Hi Aries, it's your girl Alex, and here we are for your weekly tarot reading. So let's see what we have for Aries. Four Wands, Knight of Wands, ooh, Queen of Swords, World card, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and a Knight of Cups. So you got three knights facing. Wow, nice. Okay, so it kind of looks like, Aries, that you have a destination in mind. And I also feel, and I'm getting chills on this, I feel like for a lot of you, you've been going through some sort of ascension, spiritual awakening, um, evolving exercises, where now you are starting to look at the rest of your life, your future, what matters to you, who matters to you. Kind of feels like you are wanting to make better choices for your future. It almost feels like for some of you, you're doing an audit. I do kind of feel like when it comes to home, family, some sort of long-term situation or relationship, you could be debating whether or not you want to let something go, forgive someone and move on, move forward with this person, or let something and the person go. Right? It's like throw the baby, the bathwater, the rubber duckies, just everybody goes out the window. Now you got three nights. Okay. It does feel like what a person has to offer, right? What they're bringing to the table matters to you. I kind of feel like in the past, some of you could have acted a little shallow, where it's like, okay, well, if they were fine or if they were talking right, you would kind of let them in. But now I kind of feel like you're kind of, again, doing some sort of audit, looking over your past, looking at the mistakes you made, the missteps, and you're like, nope, not doing that again. Going forward, it's only aces and kings. Okay? Um, I also get this sense that, yeah, all work and no play, right? Queen of Swords sitting there looking dead at me. She looking dead at me. She like, what you doing? What you got to say, Alex? Right? Kind of feels like you've been serious lately, right? You've been in your head, you've been a watchdog, you've been a ball buster, you've been like a sergeant of arms, right? You're not a lot is getting past you right now, Aries. But I kind of feel like the universe is wanting you to wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, because I kind of feel like the universe wants to bring you back into balance, right? All seriousness, the universe is wanting to bring in some sort of fun. And it's almost like the universe is saying to you, job well done. Okay, you can relax now. Okay, loosen your grip from around the sword. This is crazy to me because it's almost like if you're not hyper serious, you're lax, right? You're slow, you're procrastinating, you're picking chicken out of your teeth. It's like you go from these two extremes. I do also feel like there is someone, right? I only have a queen. I'm not a reader who pairs the queens with anybody else aside from a king or another queen. So I have the Queen of Swords here twice. I just noticed that. So I do kind of feel like for some of you, this could have to do with a love affair, right? Somebody, as you're all serious, here comes somebody coming in, maybe a Virgo or Pisces, and they're like, hey, Aries, wink, wink, you want to grab, some peanuts tonight? Aries is like, state your purpose. Right? Angels are saying all work and no play. Just make sure you don't give your heart time to come out and have some fun, right? Don't be so serious. Don't shut off your heart. Don't, just as an example, if you had to move or you had to evict a roommate and you pissed off and you just coming from court and you bump into somebody and they're like, hey, my name is, Denise, what's your name? Don't bite their heads off or cut their heads off is what I'm hearing. So it kind of feels like Aries, the universe is wanting you to compartmentalize, as in whatever's going on here legally. For some of you, beware of speeding and getting speeding tickets. Um, Angels are also saying too, and this is a weird message, um, beware of unpaid tickets or parking tickets or stuff like that. Kind of feels like something coming back from your past in a legal sense could bite you in the booty. Okay. Um, but I kind of feel like whatever this mayhem is that you're going through over here related to some sort of deficit, right? The universe is bringing in the equal and opposite side to help balance you out. So if you experience losses over here, the universe is bringing in gains over here. We just don't want you to cancel yourself out. Or again, when we say compartmentalize, if you did have an issue here, leave it here. Do not allow it to spill over into your love life or into possible other money making opportunities. I feel like this has to do with love, and it's not because just the lovers is there. But I feel like over here, maybe you had to cut somebody off. Somebody was lying to you, very deceitful, very non-committal, very off and on. To ghost or not to ghost. Fuck that. Aries is like, no, I'm ghosting the whole fucking family, right? And then over here, you meet somebody else who could present, right? Because here's the Knight of Wands, the knight who is non-committal. But then here comes another knight, and you're like, oh Lord, here we go again. But this is the committal knight, right? This is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is going to take his or her time getting to his or her goal, right? Knight of Wands, goal, what goal? I'm just happy to be here, right? And I do kind of feel like Aries, definitely you do have a love coming in, or more stable love, or somebody who is more stable, who cares about you, your heart, your emotions, what happens to you. It kind of feels definitely like with all of these nights here, stability is on its way. We just need you not to cut it on impact, right? Again, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. I need you not to cut it on impact. I need you to go ahead and let whatever this is coming in, I need you to, you know, keep the door open. Yeah, you got new love coming in. I know you're burnt out, you're tired of the old past love. But the universe is like, baby, this is the Nine of Wands. It's not the Ten of Wands. That means you got one more chance, one more turn, one more go. So do not give up on it before you got a chance to know it. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, this is somebody who's pretty significant. The World card again. Five of Wands. Yeah, yeah, you see, yeah, you're struggling with the unknown. You're like, listen, a cow is a cow. If that bitch says moo, it's a motherfucking cow, right? So here you got somebody coming in talking about maybe you want to come out, and you hear the and you're like, here this bitch go again. Here, get it, here go another cow, and the universe is like, but wait a minute, no, it's not. So, and Aries, y'all are the shutdown kings and queens of the zodiac. So I kind of feel like the universe is saying to you, hey, we know you're burnt out in love, money, whatever, however it resonates with you. Give this person an opportunity or a chance to make a great impression. Shut down and close down that past, whomever it was you tried to stab or get away, metaphorically, of course, tried to get away from. We know right now you're in a period of the unknown. You don't know what's known, but it's almost like, again, just, what is the term? Stand down, right? And allow this love to come in and kind of quote unquote prove itself to you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there, Aries. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hype, and personal readings are open. Love you. Bye.